Friends, today we'll take a look at directional policy metrics and SPACE, strategic position and action evaluation metrics. First, we'll take a look at DPM and later SPACE. DPM or Directional Policy Metrics is meant to determine appropriate strategy planning goals and the right strategy to achieve these goals across a portfolio of products, strategic business units, and markets. Hence, DPM is again a framework and process that reviews the relative potential of each product or SBU, which is strategic business units or markets, and decides which products, strategic business units or markets to build. For results, directional policy metrics should involve sales, marketing and operations in both plenary and group sessions. The directional policy metrics is elaborate and can involve defining markets, market attractiveness, weight or rank of the product, defining critical success factors, weighs score and rank, plots market attractiveness, plans goal, sets objectives, and designs strategies. Now we will take a look at SPACE, which is an acronym for Strategic Position and Action Evaluation Metrics. This technique, which is SPACE, evaluates in sense and wisdom to a particular strategic plan. SPACE technique is developed by academicians Rao, Richard Mason, Carl Dickel, Richard Mann, and Robert Mockler. This technique can be used at the beginning of the strategic exercise, where we use it to predict overall strategic themes in a particular key strategic theme. Another use is evaluation of individual strategic options, normally generated by a tool like the Ansoff growth metrics. Four key issues balance external and internal factors that normally determines general theme of a strategy. Generally, we determine four dimensions of factors in a SPACE metrics, namely financial strength, which involves return on assets, return on sales, cash flow and gearing, competitive advantage or CA, which are market share, quality, customer loyalty, cost levels, etc., industry attractiveness, which are growth potential, life cycle stage, entry barriers, substitutes, etc., environmental stability, which includes political uncertainty, etc. Now what we do is we take all these dimensions and plot it into a graph. So in a graph we have the minus x-axis, minus y-axis and y-axis. Now the graph is plotted in such a manner that CA or competitive advantage runs on the minus x-axis and industrial attractiveness runs on the plus x-axis. Similarly, financial strength is on plus y-axis and environmental stability is on minus y-axis. Later we form four different postures for a company on the basis of which we have the SPACE metrics, which evaluates a particular strategic plan for that company. And that is entirely given by the SPACE metrics. So the different postures we have are aggressive posture, competitive posture, conservative posture, and definitive or defensive posture. Aggressive posture occurs when all dimensions are positive, that is, financial strength is more and industrial attractiveness is more. Competitive posture is when we have industrial advantage more, but we have negative strength. Conservative is financially strong but unable to make returns. That means there is a reckoning value for competitive advantage with the competitors. Defensive posture is generally when all dimensions are poor, where firms are headed towards failure unless the environment helps.